If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did. If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Good evening and welcome to the Russ Hubler Live at 5, coming to you live from the Power of the Past. It is the 35th year, and I have a guest co-host tonight.
One night only, right?
You came out of retirement for one time?
I did, yeah. Joshua had to be out of town for a police academy. I think it's a graduation, so I filled in for him. But we have a pretty evening. We've had some rain, and so it's a little muddy out here, but the wind's blowing and the sun's out. I think it's going to dry things up a little bit.
We do want to let people know, though, there will not be a tractor pull tonight. They were ready, and then it rained one more time, and there just was no way. So
yeah, it has been canceled. So I'm going to expect probably there was half to an inch of rain that came through here recently. So it just can't happen.
It just cannot happen. They gave it their best effort. So tomorrow, another tractor pull tomorrow night. And we have the tractor parade tomorrow. So we're going to talk about all of that stuff coming up tonight. We're going to talk with Craig. He does a lot of the announcing, so I'll be excited to hear about that. And we've got Kim coming up. We're going to talk about shopping. We are pros at this.
We love shopping. We love shopping at the Power of the Past.
We do. So we've made 2 laps around.
We have.
We've gotten our preliminaries of what we think we want, but we have to go back and finish.
We do. Now we have our list started. So another round, and we'll have a bigger list. I love Christmas shopping at the Power of the Past.
I know, it's the best, right?
It is. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've had a chance the past couple days to taste test some of the food on the grounds.
We have, and it's been awesome.
It's been good. That's right. I had a great lunch from the pork producers. They fed me well. So
absolutely. So we want to thank, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Trailer Sales of Indiana putting us right here on this brand new trailer, and Russ Hubler Ford for being our title sponsor on tonight's Live at 5.
That's right. We also have support from Scripture Automotive, Ford Abstract, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, and Gillentow Funeral Home. So big thanks to all of them for letting us bring this to you at home. You can listen, of course, on AM 1330, FM 104.3, online at WTREcommunity.com, and that's where you'll find the link to our YouTube channel, and you can watch us. So it's a hot, windy mess tonight, but you can still watch it.
That's all right. We apologize for the hair. How's that?
That we've done all we can do.
It's farm hair. That's how it is, girls. That's just what it is.
That's right. We are going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be back with Kim Carpenter and talk about shopping on the grounds here at the 35th Annual Power of the Past.
If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Do you need to see a healthcare provider today? Decatur County Memorial Hospital now offers same-day appointments. Get the care you need when you need it. Your health, our priority. Call 812-222-DOCS. That's 812-222-3627. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by.
Ford Abstract is a locally owned and operated full-service title insurance company. Title insurance ensures a free and clear title for both the buyer and lender's interests. Laura Littmer, owner since 2006 and in the industry since 1987, is joined by Debbie Schneider with 30 years experience and Maya Batterton, who joined in 2018. Working closely with lenders, brokers, and real estate agents, they can assist in selling, buying, or refinancing right through the final closing. Happy to help with all your real estate transactions. Give them a call at 812-663-2190 or email at fordabstract@voyager.net.
Now showing the free senior movie. WTRE invites you to join us for Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a classic favorite, and it's Emily's birthday pick for the month of August. Our free senior movie will be held on Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. at Wolf Theaters. Doors will open at 9:30. This is brought to you by Morning Breeze, WTRE, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Wolf Theaters, and Cobia Solar. Free popcorn, sponsored by DCMH. Tickets are available only at WTRE, and seating is limited. Call 812-663-3000 for details. And we give away great door prizes. You are back here with us. We are at the Power of the Past, WTRE's Live at 5. I am guest hosting tonight with Emily.
You are guest hosting. You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you very much. We are here. Kim Carpenter has joined us, and Kim has been with Power of the Past for how long now?
Probably about 17 years.
All right. So, Kim, when you started out on the board of directors, how did you start out? How did you get
get involved?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my father-in-law was a director. My mother-in-law was on the book committee, and my mother-in-law says you need to find a little committee and get a little more involved. Mm-hmm. And here we are.
I think you did it. I think you got involved.
Yeah, 17 years later, and your responsibilities are incredible. Now you take care of the craft and flea market and the food booths, and then
Camping,
yes,
ATM, and then Lana and I co-chair the book and take care of that.
So this year you've got 165 vendors on the grounds.
I do.
So tell us, there's a variety, because we've been shopping, so we know there is a variety.
There's quite a variety from the handcrafters, homemade soaps, people making towels, all the way to tractor tires, tractor parts, antiques, baked goods, and just about everything you could think of.
If you want it, you can find it.
I think so.
So how do you find your vendors? Because I mean, you've got several that have been here year after year.
Yeah, we have, I counted the other day, we have 46 new ones that have never been with us before. And so the rest of those other ones have been with us year after year. I do travel to some other shows, and I kind of mention it, but for the most part, it's word of mouth between my other vendors. Mm-hmm. They'll say, hey, they see a vendor they really like. They'll say, hey, you should come to our show, and it's, a fantastic show. And then people call me because they've been referred by another vendor and say, hey, I want to get in.
Now, the food selection this year is just incredible.
Thank you. I had the opportunity to kind of flip it a little bit, and we brought in 7 new food vendors this year, and they have a wide variety of everything. That way, I try to cover everything, so there's something for everyone. Mm-hmm. So,
well, when you look at you have families with little ones, and then all the way up older folks. Everybody's got a little bit different type of food preferences. So I'm sure when you're looking for that, you got to find fun stuff.
Yes.
Things that people a lot of times only get when they're out at festivals and carnivals, things like that.
Absolutely. So there are several that are offering. I have 4 that are doing breakfast. So if you want to come out and have breakfast in the morning or Sunday morning, come out for that. And then they do lunch and dinner too. Of course, we have what I call our snack vendors, and those are the dirty dough. I have 2 different popcorn people. One does flavored, one does traditional kettle corn and pork rinds. And then I have 3 different ice cream options for you, each one being a little bit different than the other one.
That means we can have ice cream breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right. We have to try them all.
Absolutely.
When I look through the list, and if you're on the grounds and are looking through your book, there is page 32 has a list of all of the food vendors, but so many are local. They, not even Decatur County, but just very, very local to our area. And I think that's important because we're supporting that small business right here.
That's always been my core plan, was to support local. I want to bring those local vendors, the local food vendors. So if at all possible, if I can bring those local vendors and we support local, I think that builds our community.
You also have several vendors. Like I said, I had a baked potato for lunch, a loaded one. I love those. And I look forward to that every year. But you have several food vendors as well, pork producers being another one, that have now been coming for years.
Yes. The ones that have been coming for years, the Super Twist, the Decatur County pork producers have been with us for many years. Chicken Inn has been with us for many years. I think Crazy Dave has probably been with us maybe 8 years. So, I mean, pretty seasoned food vendor there. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I'm trying to think. Our kettle corn and pork rind guy, he comes from Goshen, Indiana. Ooh. He doesn't ever miss a show. And he's been with us for several years, too.
I think you've done an incredible job this year, and I know as we were shopping, we have different tastes, but there was something for both of us.
Oh, yeah. And I always, we were talking before we went on, it's a great time to Christmas shop because you've got the opportunity to really find unique things for, when, like my boys, they love their tractors, but they have different tastes, but you have things that accommodate each of those,
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's really hard to find those kinds of things when you're actually in the Christmas shopping season and you want something so specific.
Yeah, and then now's the time to get it because you may not get these unique gifts when we get closer to Christmas time. So if you see that unique gift, you should get it now.
I really found some cool home decorating type of things. I mean, that's hard for me because I'm like, I like that and I like that and that would work, And
Now, I do have to mention, too, we have the toy show going on.
Absolutely.
So tell us about the toy show.
Also, Frank Norwell heads up the toy show. We have toy show in 2 different buildings: the headquarters building, and then what we call the toy show building, which is really like the rabbit and poetry building during the fair. So both of those buildings are full with all your specialty farm toys and stuff. So if you have that little farmer or that older farmer collector, a big boy collects toys, I'm sure you can find whatever they're looking for.
Every kid's dream come true when they walk in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you've done a great job covering the grounds. We appreciate you being with us tonight, and we encourage everyone to get out and shop.
absolutely. And Kim, if there's someone that's thinking they might like to have a vendor spot out here, I know they seem to fill quickly. So do you have a waiting list, or how do you handle that?
The vendors that I have right now have the opportunity to re-sign on Sunday, or they have the opportunity, February I'll mail out contracts to everybody I have now. They have until June the 1st to return. If they don't return their application by June the 1st, then I start adding in new ones as I have space. And with the food vendors, they have until May the 1st to re-sign. And if they don't re-sign, then we have the opportunity to bring in somebody new. But the census is, I don't know if there will be any open food vendors.
That's a great problem to have,
That's a great
right?
problem to have, yeah.
It is.
But, and, both our buildings that we have on the grounds, the commercial building has been full for over 2 months, and the big building has been full for a month. Now, I did have a couple cancellations, but I had a wait list. So, I mean,
Sure.
Even if you don't get in, always call. You might get into the wait list.
Okay. It's a hot spot.
It's a hot spot to be, a good spot to be.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. I know this show is not easy to put together, so we
Oh,
appreciate
thank
what you
you.
do. All right, we'll be back here in 2 minutes on Russ Hubler's Live at 5, live from the 35th Annual Power of the Past.
If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Do you need to see a healthcare provider today? Decatur County Memorial Hospital now offers same-day appointments. Get the care you need when you need it. Your health, our priority. Call 812-222-DOCS. That's 812-222-3627. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by.
Ford Abstract is a locally owned and operated full-service title insurance company. Title insurance ensures a free and clear title for both the buyer and lender's interests. Laura Littmer, owner since 2006 and in the industry since 1987, is joined by Debbie Schneider with 30 years experience and Maya Batterton, who joined in 2018. Working closely with lenders, brokers, and real estate agents, they can assist in selling, buying, or refinancing right through the final closing. Happy to help with all your real estate transactions. Give them a call at 812-663-2190 or email at fordabstract@voyager.net.
Now showing the free senior movie. WTRE invites you to join us for Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a classic favorite, and it's Emily's birthday pick for the month of August. Our free senior movie will be held on Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. at Wolf Theaters. Doors will open at 9:30. This is brought to you by Morning Breeze, WTRE, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Wolf Theaters, and Cobia Solar. Free popcorn, sponsored by DCMH. Tickets are available only at WTRE, and seating is limited. Call 812-663-3000 for details. And we give away great door prizes.
Welcome back to Russ Hubler's Live at 5. Here coming to you live from the 35th Annual Power of the Past. Wanted to say a big thanks to our sponsors as well. Scripture Automotive, Ford Abstract, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, and Gillentow Funeral Home helping us bring this to you at home and on the grounds. We've got Kayla Martin joining us.
Hi, Kayla.
Is your button on? There we go.
Is it on now?
Now
You're
it's on. Yes.
You're on. You've had a heck of a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home.
I bet you are. Yeah.
You are in charge of the auction.
Yes, I am.
So tell us what all that entails.
Well, when you come in, want to drop something off, you got to deal with me. I tell you where everything goes, mark everything. It's been going good till this morning.
So we've had a little rain.
Yes, we've had a lot of rain.
That caused you to get your boots out,
Yes.
the rubber boots, let me
Yeah.
clarify.
Yes.
So tell us about the situation back there at the moment so
Well-
people are aware.
Right now it is blocked off. Once you pull up, you'll see a tractor blocking the drive. And we'll just unload you right there and we'll take everything back.
Okay, so we're not stopping.
Nope, we're not stopping. Party will still go on. Just
Yeah.
don't pass the tractor. I won't be happy.
Today is not the day to upset her. So, all right. So, Kayla, let's talk a little bit about the kinds of things that come in for the auction, because sometimes people take that opportunity as to just like clear it out and bring it to Kayla.
Yeah,
so,
let's clean the garage out.
Uh-huh.
Right now I have 19 tractors. I got a couple UTVs, lawn mowers, running, not running. We got truck toolboxes, toolbox shelves. We got hay wagons. We got a couple old wagons with wooden spokes still back there. We have one beautiful condition. You got gas cans, you got knickknacks. There's a lot of things back there. Something back there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now the auction will be on Sunday.
Sunday, you can come and get your bidder number at 7, and then 9 o'clock is the auction.
Okay. So, when they're loading up and heading your way, you don't want a few things, all right?
Yep, there's a few things. We are not taking any more wheels. No wheels. You can come and bring wheels. I'm not going to let it come off the truck.
Okay.
Tires, rims, wheels, whatever you call it,
Uh-huh.
I'm not taking it.
Okay. So just don't load the truck and bring those.
Yeah,
'cause
don't
waste
do it.
your
waste of time.
Yeah, because I'll stand there and I'll argue with you. I've done it a couple
I
times
said
today.
Today's not the day.
Now, how long are you going to be accepting auction items?
Today for another half hour, and then tomorrow till 4 or 5-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Sunday's go day.
Sunday is go day.
Okay. No household stuff.
No household stuff, no tires. That's about it, really.
Okay.
Now, when we talk about the auction, where does that money go? I know some goes back to the person who's brought it in, but is there a percentage that you guys keep as well?
Yeah, we get a percentage of it, and that helps us, just be able to buy everything else and keep on going.
Keep
Pay
the
the bills,
operating
yeah.
expenses.
Keep the lights on.
Keep the lights on.
Yeah, for sure.
Even when it rains.
Yeah.
So, like the auction, I know every year it has grown.
Yes,
It's
yes, it
gotten
has.
bigger and bigger. So, what can they expect when they come out and we start at 9 o'clock? About how long is it anticipated?
I always try to go off of what happened last year. Last year we was done roughly 3:30.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm hoping 3 o'clock, but who knows? Could go to 4.
Are you running 2 rings, 1 ring?
Two rings.
Okay. So
It'll
you got
help
to
it
pay
go
attention
faster.
to what you want and where it's going to be.
Exactly.
It's not your fault if they miss it.
That's right. You be there to bid on it.
Now it's Owen's Auctions.
Owen's auction. Yep.
Okay, so they'll be out and taking care of everybody. Okay, another question I have with that. Check, cash, credit cards, how can they pay?
Let's see. I believe it is cash and check. I'm not 100% on the credit cards.
Okay, yep, I'm getting a
Yes.
yes, we can. Okay, all right.
So now I
pack
want to
your
know
wallet
about
and
I want to know
come out.
about Kayla now. I learned about the auction. But how did you get involved with the Power of the Past?
My last name is Martin.
That's a dead giveaway, right?
How
Yeah.
old is Kayla, Emily?
And she's been here all her life.
She has been.
I
Yeah.
got asked, and I don't think even if I said no, I think I still would be in the auction.
You would have still been involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those that don't know you,
I'm Clark Martin's daughter, the president.
that's how you wound up here.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
you guys are house divided.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we talked about this from your dad's perspective
Yeah.
yesterday.
You see what's behind us.
I do.
That's the best color.
And that's all, and don't mess with her today.
That's right. And you have your own.
That's right, yeah.
So tell us about your tractor.
Dad bought a 420. My 16th birthday, I think it was. My 16th birthday, and it came in crates.
Oh,
Here
wow.
you go. Let's start.
So we learned how to build a tractor.
Yeah, learn how to paint, learn how to work a wrench, you know. Here you go. You want a tractor? This is what you get. Then I'll let you have everything else, basically. Mom, she made a pretty cool little scrapbook, pictures of everything that I learned how to do. You'll have to ask her for that one time. Just look at my facial expressions.
I'm sure I've made them before. Just
So,
saying. Yeah.
how long did it take from the time you received your crates until?
9 months. I think it was 9
Oh,
months.
pretty good.
Yeah. That's every day after school and Dad off of work. Let's go for about 3 hours.
And you did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 Of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Now, did you bring your tractor out this year?
No. Well, mine is out here. You rode on it.
I thought so.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was, ever since I was little, that was the first one I claimed. So that was Grandpa's. And I don't know, that's one I've always been fond of, that one. If Dad ever tells me he's trying to sell that one, I will fight him.
There you go.
It'll go down.
Yeah.
It will go down.
Yeah. Yeah, not Grandpa's.
No.
No way.
Well, we appreciate you being here tonight
yeah.
and learning who you are.
Thanks.
Clark Martin's daughter. I
Yeah,
understand.
that's all you need.
That's right.
So, Kayla, if we have somebody that's thinking we're coming to the auction or that they have questions, what they're going to catch up with you, how do you want them to contact you?
Well, I'm not sure of the office number. I think it's on the website, but my phone number is on the website. My phone number is on the Facebook page. I've been posting numerous pictures throughout the day. I guess I can give it to you. It's 812-614-7559. Just call me, text me. I don't care. Just let me know if you want to know something.
Okay. All
Just
right.
don't bring wheels, tires, rims, whatever.
That's right.
None of those.
Bathtubs and refrigerators. No.
No. No.
Don't want them.
I don't want it.
And
All right.
what's been your favorite food out here so far?
I really haven't got to eat nothing.
We got to go
Well, you
check
gotta
the ice
feed her.
cream out.
That's right.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
have had the almond ice cream.
You have had that.
What
Of course.
flavor did you have?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
And it went down
Yeah.
just fine, right?
Yeah.
We could probably do that one again, couldn't we?
And over and over
A couple
again.
times a day.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, Kayla, thanks
Okay.
again for being here tonight. We'll take a quick break and be right back on Russ Kubler's Live at 5.
If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Do you need to see a healthcare provider today? Decatur County Memorial Hospital now offers same-day appointments. Get the care you need when you need it. Your health, our priority. Call 812-222-DOCS. That's 812-222-3627. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by.
Ford Abstract is a locally owned and operated full-service title insurance company. Title insurance ensures a free and clear title for both the buyer and lender's interests. Laura Littmer, owner since 2006 and in the industry since 1987, is joined by Debbie Schneider with 30 years experience and Maya Batterton, who joined in 2018. Working closely with lenders, brokers, and real estate agents, they can assist in selling, buying, or refinancing right through the final closing. Happy to help with all your real estate transactions. Give them a call at 812-663-2190 or email at fordabstract@voyager.net.
Now showing the free senior movie. WTRE invites you to join us for Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a classic favorite, and it's Emily's birthday pick for the month of August. Our free senior movie will be held on Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. at Wolf Theaters. Doors will open at 9:30. This is brought to you by Morning Breeze, WTRE, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Wolf Theaters, and Cobia Solar. Free popcorn, sponsored by DCMH. Tickets are available only at WTRE, and seating is limited. Call 812-663-3000 for details. And we give away great door prizes. You are back here with us. It's Live at 5, and it is a beautiful evening out here.
It is.
At
It's
the
turned out
Power of
very
the
pretty.
Past. Absolutely.
Just a little muddy. If you're coming
Just
out,
a
be
little
prepared.
muddy. Wear your boots, right?
That's right. Wear your
Just
boots.
wear your boots. All right. We do want to thank our sponsors tonight. Russ Hubler. Ford has brought this broadcast to you, and they have been helped by Scripture Auto, Ford Abstract, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, and Gillenhow Funeral Home, and Trailer Sales of Indiana. Thank you for the neat,
Our stage.
neat stage that we've got. We appreciate that. So we had a rain cloud burst here just a little while ago, but it was just enough to kind of thrown the schedule a little wacky.
We're going to talk about the horse pull
Yep.
that didn't happen.
And tractor pulls canceled tonight, just for anyone that hadn't heard. So Corey Crafton's joining us tonight, and you've been taking care of the horse pull for a long time here with the Power of the Pass group, haven't you?
Numerous years since we started it.
Yeah. How long have you been actually a part of this group?
I was talking about that the other day, about 30 years.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long you been pulling horses?
Ooh. Well, I pulled like for 11 or 12 years, and then I took a financial break,
Yes.
and then I got into the ponies for a while, and then now the ponies are kind of went by the wayside. I got me a pair of colts now, and hopefully in 2 more years I'll be pulling them lightly.
Okay.
So for somebody that may not be accustomed to what a horse pull is, can you describe it to them?
Well, in Indiana, we got what they call the heavyweight class. It's just everybody pulls the same load. You usually start around 4,000 pounds, and depending on what kind of ground you're on, you either add 1,000 pounds or 1,500 around, and then you go and full pull's 27.5 feet. And you got to do it in one continuous pass. So you can get 3 attempts. On the 3rd attempt, you get to change choice of direction if the sled's not past the flag, which is the end of the tracks. And usually with the heavy weights, it's the biggest horse win usually a lot of times.
So you said start at 4,000?
Start around 4,000 pounds, and the record here at Greensburg, we pulled down in the horse arena, I think we was at 14.5.
No kidding. Wow.
14,500 pounds.
So that kind of tells us the importance of the track being in a good condition.
Yeah, and it's not just the track. It's, these big horses, we got to tie them to trailers, so we got to be able to get the trailers to the track, and I mean, it's a muddy mess down there, and the track will be fine, I don't think, by tomorrow, but it's just everything around the track. It's just not going to make it.
So what breed are these horses that are generally used for the pulls?
95% of them are Belgian, and you'll get a few Percherons in there.
Uh-huh.
But 99%, I'd say more than 99, most of them Belgians. And heavyweights considered, 4,000 pounds or bigger. Like in Kentucky, they pull 30, they consider light, anything under 3,700 pounds is lightweight, and anything over that's heavyweight. So
for people that don't, again, we're teaching the world right now.
Yeah.
But, 14.5 sounds like a lot of weight, but the amount of weight that these horses themselves are helps explain that. So what's an average weight for some of these horses that would be pulling?
Average weight on a big heavyweight horse would be around 2,300 pounds, but you can have one horse weigh 26 up to 2,800 pounds. Them are freaking natures, but you do find them. But
that's a big horse.
Yeah,
wow.
And it's like any horse. It's all bloodlines.
Yeah.
You got to know the
genetics.
bloodline genetics and stuff like that.
So, Corey, how do you, you've been doing this a long time. How do you choose the horses that you're going to train to do this, and what is the training for a horse?
You just work them every day,
Yeah.
2 to 3 hours a day. Just work them on light load every day. You work them for 3 hours, and then maybe once, twice a week, you hook them on a load 4,000 or 5,000 pounds and make them drag it 80, 90 feet.
And then do you just increase slowly as the training goes on? And
No, you never really hook them on a heavy load at home. You just exercise them. That's basically all you do. You just exercise them, just like racehorses. They jog all day, and then once they're a couple times a week, they'll run them.
So, as a rule, the horses all have their position when you're pulling. So do they, by instinct, do you kind of figure out who's going to be in the best spot, or how do you determine when you're hitching them up who's
right and who's left?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you kind of tell if you got one that's a little slower. You kind of put him beside. I like to drive from what I call the left side, and if there's a horse maybe a little slower, a little trickier, you put him right there so he'll know that you're behind him, and maybe he won't do nothing wrong or something like that. You kind of put your biggest horse in the lead, which will be on the off side of me. What the rule of nature is, but sometimes they don't work that way.
So how old are they when they're finally mature enough to actually be pulling?
5 years old.
At 5, okay.
Yeah, like I said, What are ours, Becky? What, 18 months old, if that? Yeah, 18 months old. So, I mean, they've still got
So it's a pretty good
3.5 years, yeah.
investment.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Time and
a lot of feed to get them to
Oh,
5
yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
And it's not. This isn't a hobby that you can just decide to get in and out of. You're either going to have to train and be ready, or out, right?
Yeah. We, like I said, we just got out of the pony business, and we got a lot of pony stuff for sale. But we also got a lot of draft stuff, so horse stuff at home too. So.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, how long you've been with the Power of the Past for 30 years? How did you get involved initially?
Dale Wilson. That's about it. I mean, I just like doing antique tractors and stuff like that, and then being a redneck I kind of got into the horse pulling. So, which my dad did it back in the day. My dad and grandpa did it when they were my age.
Sure. So in the state of Indiana or in the tri-state area these days, horse pulls, I mean, are they still pretty popular, or are they kind of sparse here and there?
Oh, they kind of got a little sparsely here lately, but I mean, there used to be a bunch around the Muncie area up in there, but there's a lot of horse pullers up in that area. Like the next Thursday, I believe, is next Saturday is Greenville, Ohio. That's probably the next closest pull around here. Tampico used to have one years ago. They don't have them anymore. But it's kind of a dying sport, but we hate to see it die. I mean, it's just like antique tractors, you know. It's that antique tractor pulling, it's changed gears. I mean, it's went to high performance now instead of the stock, you know. So
Right. So where did you find your colts when you're shopping?
A horse puller raised colts up in farmland. His name's Andy Wagner, Max and Andy Wagner. They have a Poland breed stud, and they got some big mares. And then they should be. I got a picture of Daddy I can show you, but I mean, they ought to be 2,700, 2,800 when they're done.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, they better be good. Yeah.
we were just in Mackinac Island, Michigan, where everything's either horse or
horse-drawn,
bicycle. And it was very interesting to me to listen. They were telling us they keep about 650 horses on the island, and we took the big wagon. But they were telling us, you know, they buy a lot of theirs already broken trained by the Amish, just so that they're ready to go, and then they ship them to the UP for the wintertime.
For the wintertime, yep. They ship out in October.
Yeah. But, you know, those horses, I absolutely, I love the horses, but those big horses are just amazing.
They're gentle giants. I mean, they're not, but these pulling horses, they know what they're there for. You know, but once you get them off that load, after you hook it to it, and then they'll just take off in just a normal, calm walk. Just like they're athletes.
Yeah, they know what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. All right. Well, sadly, tomorrow morning's pull, just due to weather conditions, track conditions, the whole shebang.
The sandy, the arena's underwater. The horse arena is even underwater.
Yeah.
So
there's just no hope.
Just not for 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not.
All right. Well,
the wagon train's still on at 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Wagon train's still to go.
So, and that anybody can join into that, can't they?
I think back in the day, that's another thing. It used to be big, you know. But I think there's 3 wagons down there now. I think a pair of drafts. I think Votes Pumpkin Patch got something down there, and Daryl Jesse's got some, and then there's a team of mules down there.
So how far will they go on their wagon?
I'm not sure. I've never done it before.
They'll pull out at 9, though, I believe, right?
Yep. And I got to follow them out the road, killing the manure off the road for them.
Just
That's
the
a heck
pooper
of a
scooper
job.
this year.
That's right. All right. Well, Corey, thank you for joining us this morning or this afternoon. I'm still on the morning schedule. We will keep you posted as far as next year. We hope to have a horse pull, right?
Yeah. With anybody that's sponsored locally, you know, we'll get with you and see what you want to do with your sponsorship money. We can either save it or give your money back to you, whatever you want. We had some local sponsors.
So one more question. As far as like people that like to be spectators and kind of go to these things, is there like a website that's
horsepullresults.com?
Okay.
And you can get any pull in the countries on that thing.
Okay.
JoJo Duvall takes care of that, and it's pictures and all kinds of results from anywhere. Canada, anywhere in the United States.
Is there a schedule that you can
there's a schedule on there.
At?
Yep.
Okay.
Results. But sometimes to get the results, the schedule, you don't have to be to get the schedule, you don't have to be a member. But if you want to see results, you got to join membership. I think it's $25.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right.
Well, thank you for all your work with the Power of the Past. We know it's not an easy show, and we know that you tried to get it to happen, and it just didn't. So that's okay. We'll try it again next year.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right,
come
Corey.
on back.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back on Russ Hubler's Live at 5 in 2 minutes.
If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Do you need to see a healthcare provider today? Decatur County Memorial Hospital now offers same-day appointments. Get the care you need when you need it. Your health, our priority. Call 812-222-DOCS. That's 812-222-3627. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by.
Ford Abstract is a locally owned and operated full-service title insurance company. Title insurance ensures a free and clear title for both the buyer and lender's interests. Laura Littmer, owner since 2006 and in the industry since 1987, is joined by Debbie Schneider with 30 years experience and Maya Batterton, who joined in 2018. Working closely with lenders, brokers, and real estate agents, they can assist in selling, buying, or refinancing right through the final closing. Happy to help with all your real estate transactions. Give them a call at 812-663-2190 or email at fordabstract@voyager.net.
Now showing the free senior movie. WTRE invites you to join us for Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a classic favorite, and it's Emily's birthday pick for the month of August. Our free senior movie will be held on Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. at Wolf Theaters. Doors will open at 9:30. This is brought to you by Morning Breeze, WTRE, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Wolf Theaters, and Cobia Solar. Free popcorn, sponsored by DCMH. Tickets are available only at WTRE, and seating is limited. Call 812-663-3000 for details. And we give away great door prizes.
Welcome back to Russ Hubler's Live at 5. We're just out here having a good time at the Power of the Past.
It's an entertaining evening, to say the least.
It is. This is what I enjoy, just getting to socialize, right?
Absolutely.
That's right. We've got Owen with us. Owen, tell us about yourself.
It's Dylan.
Dylan, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Hold your microphone up.
Is it on?
There you go.
Okay. Probably been out here since I was 5 or 6 years old. My dad and grandpa used to actually paint and restore tractors kind of part-time. And
What's your last name, Dylan?
McClure. Dylan McClure.
Gotcha. Okay.
We just kind of grew up out here, and I work at Stone's Farm Service now, so kind of involved with it all the time. And
Okay, so Dylan, what kind of tractors? What's the family? Are
What's
they
your color?
red, green,
they're John
orange?
Deere. Bill Overmeyer's got most of the high crops here, but we got the rest of them. So
There you go.
we had some Massey Fergusons, a little red, but no internationals, if that's what you're looking for.
So you said you grew up here, Dad and Grandpa involved. So what's it like for you to come back and now be more heavily involved?
It's different. I walked around the toy show a little bit, and I used to be that kid that was buying the models, and now that we actually have the big ones out here, it's kind of surreal. It comes full circle, I guess. So it's kind of interesting.
And you have some interest in the garden tractors as well.
Yeah, I've got 5 pulling tractors actually. So for the garden tractor pull a little bit tomorrow, most people think it's just take the deck off and pull. We'll probably have guys here from 4 or 5 states tomorrow, and some of those tractors make 100, 120 horsepower. So.
My goodness. So when did you start the garden tractor piece of all that?
I'm 29 years old. I started pulling when I was 5. So.
Did you really?
Been doing it for 24 years.
Yeah.
Explain to people, though, because we're educating, right?
Yeah.
More than pulling the deck off. So I understand this concept, but not everybody does. What goes in, though, to making that engine ready to pull?
So basically we take a stock frame and we weld it, make it longer. We got 8-speed transmissions in them, billet aftermarket blocks. I mean, some of those tractors cost $20,000, $30,000. So it's
not a cheap hobby.
It's not a cheap hobby. Our sled probably weighs 20,000 pounds. I mean, we'll pull 20, 30,000 pounds down here tomorrow. So.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Yeah, they all run on alcohol. I mean, very few of them run on gas. People wear fire suit helmet. I mean, it's a pretty serious deal. So.
And it's not, we're having a pull here tomorrow. What time does that start? Do you know?
Starts at 7 o'clock.
Okay. But you guys pull all around. It's not just isolated to here.
Yeah, no, we last year I ran in 6 different states. We went as far east as Pennsylvania, so I mean, there's a lot of different classes and stuff. There'll probably be 80 tractors here tomorrow, I would think, if the weather holds out for us. So.
All right. So you said grandpa, dad, third generation now. So tell me a little bit, when you were little, did they just include you in everything that went on?
Me and Grandpa probably went to an auction every Saturday. Didn't
Did
matter
you
where
really?
we went. So, I mean, just grew up around it. And he gave me my first tractor when I was 6, and I still have it. And we had full intentions of bringing it out here to the show, but we run into a little mechanical issue. I really wish it was here, but
Well, that happens though.
Yeah.
We've heard that a few times over this past couple days. So how many tractors alone do you have?
I have 12 right now. We've
12.
over the last 20 years, we probably had 100, I would guess. We just kind of rotate them in and out. So
Now you work at Stones. So did that career, was that derived somewhat from how you grew up and what you were involved in?
Actually, it started. I used to go tractor pulling with Tim Stone when I was in high school, and once I got out of college, he said, "Well, you go tractor pulling with me all the time. You might as well come work here." So
So there you are.
It kind of, the tractor pulling kind of got me in there, and it's just
It's kind of all rolled together.
been there 8 years, so it worked out ever since.
So looking forward, have you got like a special tractor you're out there looking for as your next purchase, or?
So of the 7 high crops here, I have 5 720s, which they made 6 variations. I've located the last one, but it's in San Antonio, Texas, and I just haven't made the commitment to go get it yet.
I
So.
gotcha. Okay. So tell me, I mean, you research and you like that, telling us like there's 6 different. Tell me how you do that. I mean, is that something where you just read a lot and you're searching on the internet? And
When I was a lot younger, we didn't have any of these type of tractors. We just had the normal tractors, and I always looked at them at the auctions and the shows and would buy the books and read up on them. And there's actually books you can buy that they'll print off and show all the serial numbers and what tractors were built and everything like that. And just kind of read up on it and started memorizing the stuff, and that way we can kind of apply it to what we got. So
that's what I said. People don't realize that there's a dedication. There's kind of there's. I think it's a gene that is
It's
totally
handed down, yes.
Because you really got to have that to understand the passion for like the tractors and the show and agriculture and all of that.
And, in this show, it really worked out. I was telling Clark, there's a guy here, he helps with a show in Florida, and he was on his way up to Portland, and he stopped here, and he said, I've never seen a collection of high crops like this ever put together anywhere. So it's really, I wish the weather would have held out a little better, but, this is probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see all these. So
Yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful setup with all of the tractors, and I think it's just almost been record-setting the number that have come in this year.
Yeah, there's probably 400 tractors out here. There's probably 30 of them up here that there's less than 30 built. So, I mean, there's some really
And
low production
that
stuff.
in itself is amazing. We were talking earlier about the fact that there's a couple that are right at the 100-year mark, and through 100 years to be able to still have those to show, because a lot of times they either wind up in the corner of a field or in a barn that falls down or whatever. So just the fact that somebody took the time to keep them and keep them up in good condition is just amazing.
So as you look to the future, whether it be becoming more part of the Power of the Past or the show, what do you see for the future here?
It's nice to see they got a lot of good young directors on there now. I think it'll help move the show forward, but just getting people out here and interested in this stuff. I mean, most people can't get off their phone or anything anymore to even come out and look at a tractor or even understand how their food gets to them. I mean, we every day working at Stones, people don't get where this stuff comes from, and it's not getting any better. So.
Yeah, that's kind of a concern because that piece of our population's small in comparison. So.
Well, thank you for being on with us tonight and sharing your story. It's great to learn people that have been here for coming and coming and coming, right?
Keep bringing those tractors, Dylan.
Yep, I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break here on WTRE. We'll be back on Live at 5.
If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for, and they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Do you need to see a healthcare provider today? Decatur County Memorial Hospital now offers same-day appointments. Get the care you need when you need it. Your health, our priority. Call 812-222-DOCS. That's 812-222-3627. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by.
Ford Abstract is a locally owned and operated full-service title insurance company. Title insurance ensures a free and clear title for both the buyer and lender's interests. Laura Littmer, owner since 2006 and in the industry since 1987, is joined by Debbie Schneider with 30 years experience and Maya Batterton, who joined in 2018. Working closely with lenders, brokers, and real estate agents, they can assist in selling, buying, or refinancing right through the final closing. Happy to help with all your real estate transactions. Give them a call at 812-663-2190 or email at fordabstract@voyager.net.
Now showing the free senior movie. WTRE invites you to join us for Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a classic favorite, and it's Emily's birthday pick for the month of August. Our free senior movie will be held on Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. at Wolf Theaters. Doors will open at 9:30. This is brought to you by Morning Breeze, WTRE, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Wolf Theaters, and Cobia Solar. Free popcorn, sponsored by DCMH. Tickets are available only at WTRE, and seating is limited. Call 812-663-3000 for details. And we give away great door prizes.
Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Welcome back to the Russ Hubler Live at 5 show. Once again, you can hear us on the air at AM 1330, FM 104.3, or WTREcommunity.com, where you can find our YouTube page and see different shows and antics that happen with and for us. So big thanks to our sponsors, Scripture Automotive, Ford Abstract, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, and Gillentow Funeral Home.
All right, it's a beautiful evening. You can see behind us, we've got a sea of tractors. It's John Deere year here
It's John Deere year.
Power of the Past. Craig Martin's joining us here, and we're going to talk about the tractor parade. So, Craig, you kind of take care of all that, don't you?
Yep, I took over for Dan Wilson about 3 years ago when he passed away. He kind of took me under his wing here for several years and told me how to do it, and I feel pretty privileged to be able to keep the tradition going with the Dan Wilson Memorial Parade.
Absolutely. So this year you kind of have rerouted a little bit, and so let's talk first of all about where the parade will go. A little bit different here.
So far we got to check out with the mud, of course, but what we plan on doing is come through the tractor field a little ways, then come up on this nice new road that the county's put in and showcase the tractors that way, and then come back around and go back through the tractor field and have a nice little parade route for everybody to sit along the side and watch the tractors go by.
Okay, now you'll go down to the grandstand area, right?
Well, we planned on it, but I believe the mud is way too deep right now, so we're going to have to skip that this year. Maybe next year we can do that, but that's not going to happen this year.
Okay, so just a little reroute of the new route.
You betcha. You betcha.
Okay, all right. Yep. So when we see the parade, let's talk a little bit about it, because you're going to have a whole bunch of different kinds of things in there, right?
Yep. Steam engines always start the parade. They're always great to get up here and let the little kids see and blow their horns and see those massive machines move. They just clank and bank, and they sound
rode
great.
on one today for the first time.
Is that right?
I've been on every tractor under the sun,
Hell,
but never a
now.
steam engine.
That's
Totally
good.
different experience.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially on a hot day.
It was a little toasty, but I came off of it. I said, I don't want a tractor anymore. I want a steam engine.
For the girl that always wants to go as fast as we can go,
That's
it was
right.
interesting to see her just have to
It's just a different
hang
experience.
out there.
Next time your dad comes in, I tell him to work on that a little bit.
That's right,
Yeah.
exactly. You keep working on it.
That's right.
He'll say yes one day.
Yeah, that's right. But after steam engines, we're on the featured tractor, which is John Deere. So we've got a lot of John Deeres this year. So hopefully all them guys jump on and participate in the parade.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, we just follow from whatever they line up. But with 400 tractors here this year, we should have a pretty good parade this year. So
Well, I would think so.
I hope it lasts several hours. So
Yeah, it's been amazing turnout this year with the tractors.
Now, how long have you been a part of the Power of the Past?
35 years.
The entire time, I figured.
Me and Clark's father was on it when we started, and we've been ever since. So I was a director 25 years ago and served a couple terms, and I got off and Clark got on and been that way ever since.
And you're still involved even though you're off.
You betcha. Can't hide enough from it. So.
Now, do you have your own collection?
I had a couple tractors, but I've sold them actually to Clark, so I'm all tractored out now. I got a few cars I have to deal with, but I still, like I say, when I deal with tractors every day at the shop, I don't want to go home and see tractors too awful bad. So.
Well, maybe down the road someday one may just spark your interest in. Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah. But now you're at Stones, and how long have you been there?
Since 95, so long enough to know better. So.
And then some, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think that, I mean, you deal with every kind of implement equipment tractor, don't you?
If it's green, red, purple, blue, everything. You know, some of these dealerships around here just deal with strictly what they sell, and we'll get parts and work on anything under the sun.
Yeah. And you guys, I love it because sometimes I feel like I can walk in there. You know, I'm not real mechanical, and they say get this, but I usually can just walk in and they
have it. They know.
Mind, so
that's a downfall being there so long.
There you go. That's pretty awesome for the other side of the counter. Let me tell you what. So, but with the tractors in general with your job, where you deal with it so much, is it just over years you've learned that, or I mean,
just pick it up. You know, every model's got certain particular parts it needs, and a lot of parts between the models actually interchange. I can sell a guy a John Deere part for his international, and he said, "No way it's going to work." I said, "Oh yeah, it will." You know.
But see, most people are not going to know that, Craig. I mean, that's a wonderful, So, from when you started in '95 to now, I mean, we look at the technology.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? I mean, because some of these older tractors too, trying to keep them preserved and going.
It's went a long ways. When we first started, you know, the computers were just starting to come out in the tractors. To now, it's strictly all computers. So it's the old mechanical way is gone by the wayside. You know, what we see around here, you know, 20 years ago from now is basically an antique.
Yeah.
And it's hard to believe that come that way that fast. So.
I don't know if technology, you got to wonder, I mean, because we deal with it in what we do, and the changes are so rapid, and then some days it just fails.
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess that's going to be what happens.
Yeah. It's going to be hard for these new tractors to be restored in the future. They're just going to be junk, I'm afraid. So.
Yeah.
Now, being here for 35 years and watching this show grow, your dad being a part of it. So what's that mean to you as you come back year after year?
Oh, yeah, it's just part of the family. You know, it's just one of those things, you know. My dad was on a fair board for a lot of years, too, and the fair is part of our lives. This is home. So.
And now you see Kayla out there telling everybody to don't cross the line.
That's right.
So,
that third generation, that means a lot.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, that's what we hope that, you know, and that's what it takes is people with the passion to keep it going.
You betcha.
And we encourage anybody with that. Sometimes I think people don't realize that they have the opportunity to be as much a part of it, and they would find something that they really love if they just let themselves try it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just try anything, you'll be surprised, you know.
Yeah, and there's something here for everybody.
You betcha. You betcha. Yeah, Clark just walked up to whisper in my ear. The tractor pull tonight was canceled. We had the tractor pull last night. We got one class in. It was 34 tractors in that class. It lasted almost 2 hours.
34.
But as soon as that last tractor pulled, it started to rain.
Did it really?
So we canceled last night after that. And, of course, with the downpour we had a little bit ago, tonight's tractor pull is canceled. So hopefully we can get it rescheduled maybe sometime this fall on a Saturday night or something sometime. So
that'd be nice, yeah.
We had a lot of tractors. Last night, one guy come from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. He come
For the
up to me
tractor
and
pull.
said, I always come as a kid and never was able to bring anything, so I want to bring it this year, and that's why I appreciate it. Bad thing is he didn't get to stay very long, but at least he got home early, I guess.
Yeah, but boy, it stuck with him, didn't it?
Yeah,
You know, to
he
come
always
back
remembers,
like that.
So,
Yeah.
And he must remember me for some reason because he come talk to me. So.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to get the weatherman to cooperate. He told me he thought he had the schedule where it'd be like in and out, not so bad. So I'm going to have to pull the donuts
See what you
from
can do.
Mr. Hollis.
Right. See
Yeah.
what you can do.
He failed you this time.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, Craig, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Again, we're coming to you live from the Power of the Past, the 35th annual. We'll be back here in a couple minutes to get everything wrapped up on Tree Country 1330.
If you've been shopping for a good used car or truck, there's a good chance you're suffering from sticker shock. Yeah, it's all over. And that's why the boys at Scripture Auto do their very best to stock the lot with good, affordable used cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. They get it. And they've been doing it a long time. They're also real good at finding that specific vehicle you're looking for. And they have financing available too. Scripture Auto Sales at 1615 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did.
Do you need to see a healthcare provider today? Decatur County Memorial Hospital now offers same-day appointments. Get the care you need when you need it. Your health, our priority. Call 812-222-DOCS. That's 812-222-3627. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by.
Ford Abstract is a locally owned and operated full-service title insurance company. Title insurance ensures a free and clear title for both the buyer and lender's interests. Laura Littmer, owner since 2006 and in the industry since 1987, is joined by Debbie Schneider with 30 years experience and Maya Batterton, who joined in 2018. Working closely with lenders, brokers, and real estate agents, they can assist in selling, buying, or refinancing right through the final closing. Happy to help with all your real estate transactions. Give them a call at 812-663-2190 or email at fordabstract@voyager.net.
Now showing the free senior movie. WTRE invites you to join us for Fried Green Tomatoes. It's a classic favorite, and it's Emily's birthday pick for the month of August. Our free senior movie will be held on Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. at Wolf Theaters. Doors will open at 9:30. This is brought to you by Morning Breeze, WTRE, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Wolf Theaters, and Cobia Solar. Free popcorn, sponsored by DCMH. Tickets are available only at WTRE, and seating is limited. Call 812-663-3000 for details. And we give away great door prizes.
Welcome back to the Russ Hubler Live at 5, coming to you live from the Power of the Past. It is their 35th year, and I heard a really big number. We've got Clark here to reveal the number of tractors.
Talk about 467.
So we're right at a record-breaking number, aren't we?
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. We could have made it 500 if it wouldn't rain today.
We tried.
Okay. We may have a few more guests tomorrow.
Yeah, we should have a few guys that show up tomorrow with some, so we may hit to 500 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a little muddy.
Cool.
You guys have worked really hard to keep everything going.
Yes.
And you've done the best you can.
Yeah, we've done all we can do today. There's several of us has been wet through and through 2 or 3 times a day.
You're dried out at the moment,
I'm dried
right?
out right now, so I'm trade rated again, so I'm dried out.
Yeah, nice breeze this evening. So, yeah, if you're thinking about coming out for dinner or just come out and check everything out, it's really a nice evening for that. So, no tractor pull tonight. That was canceled due to the weather.
No tractor pull. But we'll go tomorrow. We'll have the garden tractor pull tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. No horse pull tomorrow. We'll have enough activities going on tomorrow. We'll shred. We'll do some different demonstrations tomorrow. We'll keep everybody occupied tomorrow.
All right. There's also a pedal pull for kids tomorrow.
Pedal pull for the kids, straw search. We'll have enough. We'll have
There's
a lot
stuff
going
all
on.
day
There's
long.
a lot
There's stuff
going
all day
on.
going on tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, we talked a little bit earlier. The wagon trains tomorrow. Toy show. That's a big one.
Toy show's going on now. It's a big tomorrow. Start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Go to late tomorrow night, and then also Sunday going on while we got the auction.
All right. And then Feldman's are here for entertainment, right? The
Right.
Feldman Music.
Yes.
So that'll be in the Farm and Home building this evening and tomorrow evening, the Studio Jam. So
Great.
one of the things, too, that we want to talk about is the Spark Show. Now, we'll have that this
They're
evening.
going to try that tonight. They got them a hollow log. They're going to try sawdust and try to do the Spark Show tonight.
Uh-huh.
If you've never seen that, that's like the best view. I
Yes.
love it. Like it
It's
just lights up the sky.
just old-time fireworks.
Yes.
It's just fun. Yeah, sit and watch that happen. So Emily was on her little...
I
She
did.
did.
Yeah. Clark
She-
helped me out and got me on my steam
Yeah.
engine
Right,
ride.
I did my job. Got her on a ride.
Yeah.
You did. And we also got to see the sawmill. If you're out on the grounds or coming out, I don't know if they've got it up and going right now.
But tomorrow we'll saw lumber again tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll thresh. I mean, there'll be a lot of things going on. There'll be a lot of things for people to see tomorrow.
Yeah, lots of demonstrations and such.
You know, talking about all of that and all that's out on the tractor field, if you look around the Power of the Past, you see different benches out.
Yes.
And on those benches, they're a memory of several different people.
Right. You know, somebody's passed away, it's been with the club or what, you know, they do a lot of things here. You can purchase a bench, we'll put a name on it, we'll store it, and when we'll display it every year. That's just part of it.
And you guys also have outside of the
Farm and Home
building.
We have a sign, you know, in memory of all past members and all that.
I think what's great about that is it keeps their memory alive here.
Right. That's what it's all about.
As well as these tractors out here, right?
Yep.
Well, so many. The past. It wouldn't all be here today
Right.
if it weren't for all of them.
If it wasn't for everybody was in before me and all that, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
That's where we come from.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you're interested in that, can they go to the headquarters buildings and talk about that?
Go to headquarters building, run me down, and I'll talk to them, do what we got to do. But yes,
benches are $175.
$175 a piece.
Okay, and then they can have them created the way that they want.
Yep.
Okay,
You can be donated by or in memory of.
Okay.
All right.
I love it.
So the grounds are filling up tonight. Again, sky
Yes.
is clear.
Sky
the
is
rain
clear.
is cleared off. It looks like the radar looks good, and you've got a nice breeze tonight. So come out and eat your dinner. Have you had a chance to eat while you've been out here, Clark?
No, not yet. I haven't
Not
had
yet.
lunch in the last 2 days.
Okay.
But you did get breakfast.
I got breakfast. As long as I get breakfast, I'm good to go.
Well, Sandy calls that out here the meeting of the minds.
It is. That's where we all meet in the morning. We done
Have
where
their
we go.
breakfast.
We have our breakfast, and then that's the last time we see usually each other.
Do you have sausage and biscuits?
You bet.
See, that's the way to go.
Yeah. Well, it gets you pumped up, get you going, and you're sustaining still here at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Right.
But things are going well. Let's just remind everybody: $5 admission.
$5 admission, $15 for the next 2 days. We've got a lot going on, a lot to see. I mean, we've got a lot of lawnmowers in today. We've got a lot to see for everybody.
It's a big show. It's had a great turnout. David, despite the weather, it still has been a great
It's
turnout.
still been a good week. Yep.
We want to remind you, lots of the flea market and vendors are out there as well. It's a full house. I think you've used every square inch that you can use.
We use everything we can use.
Yep. Nooks and crannies are full.
Everything's full.
Yeah. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday morning, we'll probably start a little early. We'll probably start at 6:30 to 7, and we'll go till 3:30, 4 o'clock. And we may stay later if everything's moving.
Okay. So, in the auction, you can get your bid number as early as 7 a.m. So, get out here and get your spot. Be ready to go. And 2 rings.
Two rings.
Running
That's
on
right.
that one. So.
Know what you want, know where it is.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And be there.
Well, once again, we want to thank Russ Hubler Ford for presenting live at 5 here at the Power of the Past. Thanks to the Power of the Past for letting us be out here and invade the middle of the tractor field. We appreciate it. Scripture Auto, Ford Abstract, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, and Gillenhow Funeral Home. Our stage, courtesy of the Trailer Sales of Indiana, or we would be on the ground. So
absolutely, we would be.
That's right. So big thanks to them as well. Thank you for co-hosting tonight.
I've
you
enjoyed
came out of retirement for one night.
For
you
the
tell me.
evening, yeah. My evening gigs are limited, dear.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you did a great job. We'll be back tomorrow night. You will be able to see our steam engine ride, courtesy of David Henderson. That'll be on live at 5 tomorrow. And we also have some stuff from the sawmill. So make sure and tune in. We'll have a lot of guests and learn more information as we have all week. So we'll wrap it up here live from the Decatur County Fairgrounds, the 35th Annual Power of the Past. Have a good night.